it right there inside that tree?
Yes. Oh, that's a
Escape areas filled with fruit trees, which supplied some of the food in Hearst's time in Randolph. He cooked nearly all his food on site.
We'll get Mom up here. I'll help you. You're welcome. How you holding up? Anything fancier than that, we should think of as hot mama. And you know what else? I'll do something else special for you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I will take you to the
Appreciate
kitchen,
Oh,
which is not on the traditional tour.
Thank you.
My first visit.
Have you been here? Like,
You know, it's interesting because there's a lot of new guides here. I'm not one of them. And about the history of the family, and we'll walk and talk so that we can make sure that we get to do everything in a timely sense. So William Randolph Hearst is a Californian. He's born April 29, 1863 in San Francisco. He's the only child to George and Phoebe Apperson Hearst. George Hearst is a Missouri farmer and lead miner, and Phoebe lives in a nearby farming community. George thought farming was too slow a way to earn an income. 10 years until he purchases a 1/6 interest in Ophir mines. He'll find his fortune with silver initially of the Sierra Nevadas with the Comstock loan. Now he returns home and he finds out Phoebe, she's now 18 years old. She's 5 kids, William and his wife Millicent. She's a dancer. And those 5 kids are all boys. The 2 youngest are twins born in 1915. He loves the theater. He's branched out to radio and motion picture production. He's got 28 newspapers, about 1 meter on its shallow end, 10 feet deep, about 3 meters on its deeper end. You can imagine some of the guests that would swim in here. Like the Nurse Gertrude Ederle, the first woman to swim the English Channel. One of the first women to graduate Berkeley. Now, they often communicate through letters, and that's why that jewel was built, because on March 31st, 1924, he wrote to her and he told her that the kids would be in for a visit that summer. And he thought they'd like to have us.
and
Now, Byron Hampton was the electrician in the 1940s.
Yeah.
And he said that there's 4 refrigerators in here. One of them we can't really having to tie each other's shoes. They gained so much weight. He had a lot of Filipino chefs. Chef Dali was his last one. So some of these things like this would have come from the Philippines, and they'll be bringing them in from Now he will, his architect, Julia Morgan, said that she would ask him, she gave him 3 choices of what countertops he wanted, what kind of stainless steel. And he chose the most expensive. This is a nickel and Caparello. And when we get inside, we have to make sure that we don't touch anything because they will. Yeah, security, we can't touch it. I'm sorry. I know, it feels so good, doesn't it? These are actually spoons that are from bone marrow. They're bone marrow spoons. That's why they're shaped like that. So once again, I have to remind you guys, when we go through here, we might pass by other groups. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get you back into those rooms. Timing.
hello.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh my God. Before that group gets in there. Okay. You might want to go to the side and grab one there as well. There you go. So take it with the table set. That's kind of So he offered. So, oh good, there she is. All right. All right, come on guys, we're good. Hi, welcome. So come on in, fill space. Yeah, she can sit over here if she needs to sit, or she can sit on this side of the room, because I'm going to walk to that side. You're gonna come with me. I'm gonna hold you right here. So you see, you can imagine Mary had to be engaged in the game of Monopoly with her nieces.
Yeah.
Said she was really good. Or she might have been putting together a jigsaw puzzle with her girlfriends, Constance Talent and Eileen Pringle. Both talented actresses of their time. We could imagine Winston Churchill, September of 1929, long before he was the Prime Minister. He was actually a correspondent for Mr. Hearst newspapers. Imagine him in this room with a cocktail in one hand, that other allowable cocktail, a pipe or cigar in the other hand. Engaged in a political conversation with the likes of Joseph Kennedy. Yeah, you can take all kinds of it.
What do you think is the
Okay, stand up here. Let's get 1, 2, 3. I think I took it. That's why we don't sit on them, because in their day they did, but these are very, very old. These 4 tapestries that you were looking at, these are known as the deeds of the only 4 left in existence today, an original set of 10. That was once owned by Louis XIV. Now we did find a fragment of the creation of the horse, and he's in the battle with Athena. She wins the battle with her creation of the olive tree. The ceiling is 16th century. It's carved walnut. It's Italian. And each of these coffers, he clearly wanted to showcase them in this room because he had modern extension work done to the outside edges, done by Theo and his son John Vanderloo, cast plaster, painted, made to look like the original wood ceilings. When you see these modern furnishings, these are his, he's purchasing these from Barker Brothers furniture stores and Sloan's department stores for the comfort and convenience since he was a small child, and he's actually building the castle to surround that. These walls or these ceilings had to go up. That young tennis star, Alice Marble, said, we used to have a splendid dinner in that huge dining room, and then we'd all go to the small room and talk. She would think this is the small room. It's only 1,060 square feet in proportion to the much larger assembly room that we first entered. That was 2,500 square feet. It's the size of the small room. Yeah, you could almost get inside it. This one is called French Carom Billiards, and the tables are called The Conqueror. You see a T at the end of the legs there for The Conqueror. A white ball with a blue dot, a white ball with a red dot, and a red ball. It's played by geometrically banking and hitting that red one against 3 sides. That's called French Carom Billiards. The table over here is more commonly referred to as pocket billiards. Now, Marion Davies' niece, Patricia Lake, was once asked if she had played, or did Mr. Hearst play billiards? And she said, yes, he was quite good, a lot of them.
15th century.
Yeah. And then you've got these tiles here that are also, these are very real. These are done, if you notice here, like you look at, it looks like this was all together. But when you see, I'm going to step off just for a minute. Well, yes, but look here. See how her hand is on her lap there? But yet it's going up here. So they've connected, there's several different sets that they've obviously connected together like that. And this is tables, yeah.
How does that do it?
Let's go. Are we? This is 16th century. But that tapestry is 50. So So that grill door is 16th century, but the outside edges and the fan-like portion are modern extension work done by the primary ironworker on the hilltop. His name is Ed Trinco. Flanking the sides of that grill door are 15th century wild men. Wild men are, see them by the door?
Yeah.
They're medieval mythological figures. They're typically placed at the entrances of churches. They're covered with fur, representing all that is wild. A little bit north of that door is the Duke of Burgundy, and just above him, that's the Madonna and Child, that's 13th century. Beautiful. Now that teak cornice is the third floor. Originally he was only going to have 2 floors. They changed their mind, decided to greater than views. That teak wood is from Thailand. But Jules Suppot, yeah. And Jules Suppot is a Swiss man that's carving that. He does the more you know that this river has a large size too. The triple balcony represents a shared sitting room between Mr. Hearst's bedroom is in that balcony there, and Marion Davies' bedroom is where that balcony is there. The tower, the base of the tower, there's only a same, but there's a change on the supply there as well. Originally, he wasn't going to have those chimes because he thought they were too church-like. We should hurry up and get some photos. The facade of the castle is both a modern and antiquities composite, and these early discussions to build here began between Mr. Hearst and Julia Morgan in 1919. Her draftsman Walter Stylberg recalls overhearing her tell Julia Morgan that he'd like to build a little something on the hilltop where he once had his child. He was 56 years old at the time of this discussion. So he's my age, he's still up there, I can still build a house.
Now, Mr. Hearst has never finished. What do you think?
So he waits 3 weeks and realizes he now has his inheritance to spend without restriction. So what was originally a little something. Yep, we have 5 minutes to get down to that bus. Okay. Because we'll just walk over there, I'll drive you right down, and I'm going to show you one more spot. I'll go grab that cart and do a little. So I'm going to take a picture of you guys looking this way.